Glory to God, welcome into the channel. My name is Raul. For those of you who have never been in here, this is Lifted Noise, and I recently picked up an MPC 1000 again. It's actually the first MPC that I ever bought when I was 18 years old, so I was feeling kind of nostalgic, picked one up again. It's already got some customs. It was kind of blacked out. I'm ready to give it some TLC and do some further customizations. And so as I kind of rediscover the workflow of the MPC 1000 with ZZOUNDS, I'm gonna start sharing some videos. So here's the first one with some tips that are good to know in the MPC 1000. Let's go. So the first step I want to check out is let's go over here to our tempo and looking at the data wheel. If you notice, it takes about 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 clicks of the data wheel to turn in order to make a change. So it's kind of slow. If you have a preference, you can go to mode, other, and click over to wheel. And now this is the new type, but we can go to old type, and this is a lot smoother and quicker. Just each click is a change. So just check them out, see which one works better for you, which one feels better. Another tip is you can create a custom metronome. Say you don't like this sound or it's not loud enough, we can adjust those settings. So if we press click and look at this here, we have the accent and normal click. So you hear the difference. We can change the levels right here, accent and normal, and then we can change click to say sample, and we can just pick any sample that we have loaded into the MPC. Got like a snap there. So you can pretty much use any sound you want, and that's how you make a custom metronome. All right, so this next tip is about creating a autoload folder. So it would be the process if you wanted to create a template for your MPC, and every time you turn it on, you have some adjusted settings. And also, if you want to save this metronome sound so that it pops up every time you turn on your MPC, and you have that custom metronome sound, along with everything else that you might want in a template. So all you would do is you go to mode, save, and then actually if I go to load first, I'm going to create a folder in the root folder. So if I go to save, create new, I'm going to label this template. I already had this pre-made. Let's just delete that, hit enter. And now in save, we want to scroll till we want to go over to entire memory and save this into our template folder, and then just hit do it. Go to load, and we'll go back out. I'm going to press this auto load under load, and then I'm going to select template. Okay. Make sure the template folder is selected under it just depends on what drive. You can put a hard drive in the MPC 1000. I don't have one, but so I'm going to put it in the memory card template and just hit enter. That'll be saved. Now, if I turn the MPC off and then back on, I will have all my template information, which I haven't done anything other than save that little custom metronome. So I'll turn it off. And then as you see, as I turn it on, you can see a little prompt of all the samples that it loaded. So it just loaded the custom metronome sound that I have on there. All right, another tip. This one is about loading samples and creating kits or drum programs. So if I go mode, pad 2, and go into a drum pack and start loading up some samples, hit do it. So by default, it just loads samples into your memory, into your RAM. So they're in there for use. But if you want to be able to load directly to pad, you can press the window button and you have this sample assigned to pad window. Right now it's turned off. I can turn that on, close. So now when I load something, it'll give me an option of where to put it. So I can just press the pad and select where I want to put it. I'm gonna put this kick drum on pad 1, and then I can go out and find my other sounds. Just select the pad and just keep doing this to build my kit a little bit quicker. So yeah, it's a bit faster if you want to create your kits, because now I have that. But I guess it might be slower if you just want to load a bunch of samples into the MPC, because you're gonna get this prompt every time. So it's another step in between getting your samples into your RAM and into your project. So you just gotta kind of weigh it out depending on what you're doing. If you want to create a kit from your loading screen, then yes, select this sample assigned pad window on. If you just want to load everything in faster, then you can just turn this off. And that's the video. I hope you found some value in it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. That's the most inexpensive way you can support the channel. There's some monetary ways if you just look in the description. I got a ZZOUNDS gear list link that you can click on, and it's like everything that I own. ZZOUNDS is great because they have that pay as you play. You don't got to put all the money down, just pay monthly, no credit checks, that kind of deal, if you're trying to pick something up and get to making some music immediately. So that's awesome. I got some sample packs in there, some other stuff. There is a Lifted Noise store for some merch if you want to check out. There's some designs that I thought up, put together. There you go. So like I always say, success is not a destination, it's actually a journey. So keep on moving and keep running with your dreams. All right, peace.